You're right, everyone, it's Sam here. This is it, finally, my first video on F1 2014. I'm sorry I didn't post anything up over the weekend, but I've just been kind of busy playing the game and also with work and stuff. But we are going to go straight into our first race then, and for the first time ever since 2009, I can play as Kimi Räikkönen in a Ferrari. And I'm setting the difficulty level to very hard, and I do have a little bit of a rant to go on about that in a minute, but we'll get to that once we're into the race. Now, one thing I do whenever I play an F1 game for the first time, most of the time anyway, is first race I do always has to be with the Ferrari at Monza or at the new track, but I didn't feel like going straight into the new handling with Sochi. So here we are then at Monza with Kimi Räikkönen in the Ferrari, and there was one thing I did actually forget to change in this, which was to move the TV pod to offset, and now it's in the view that I like it. But just for this first lap or so, I'll kind of just talk you through sort of my first impressions of the game as we're away now. And you can see straight away straight for traction. I wasn't really sure when was the best, like when to upshift really, but we seemed to go at the start and into the first corner then, and trying to be nice and cautious, don't want to get caught up in any instance or get any penalties or anything. And so far at this point I was thinking it wasn't that different to 2013. I mean, I did notice a little bit less traction as I was exiting the first chicane there, as Magnussen goes very slowly in the entrance to Curva Grande. I had to take a bit of avoiding action there. I'm looking at Hulkenberg now into the second chicane. It looks like I've got through for now then, but into the chicane we go, and I'm just sliding about on the exit a little bit there. I really noticed it, like the lack of traction there a lot more, like on the exit of that one. And I can see sliding about through the first Lesmo as well, and when you play this for the first time, it really does catch you out as we're sliding about again on the exit of the second Lesmo. And we seem to be doing alright though, because we're only just in behind the two Williams I think that is ahead of us, and coming up towards Ascari, and I kept on forgetting about the 8th gear as well. That was the first time I remembered to use it, and I have another big slide on the entrance to Ascari there, and well, two in fact, and we've lost out to Perez. We may lose out to Ricciardo, I think is behind us, but we seem to have managed to hold on to the position for now. But yeah, Ascari, that completely threw me the first time I did this, because honestly I don't think this is too different to F1 2013, but just that lack of traction makes it that bit more challenging. And sorry, then again through Parabolica as we come across the line, then we're at to 8, so we have made up a few places, and the AI is still pretty easy to pass there. But yeah, that changing up into 8th gear, I mean, you don't even have it at some tracks, so it does take you a bit of time to get used to it. And of course this was the first race I did, so it was very kind of surreal at first. But as I was saying before, I had this on the very hard difficulty, and now it's a little bit of a rant I guess, but yeah, I didn't actually take part in the evaluation test that you can do at the start of this to kind of determine your difficulty. I think it kind of replaced the young driver test. I kind of skipped over this because I just wanted to go straight into it on the hardest difficulty, which is what I normally play on. But well, of course it was Legend before, or yeah, that's what it's called, I'm pretty sure. But now it's kind of been replaced with easy, or very easy, medium, hard and very hard. So of course I just went on to very hard because I wanted the hardest difficulty, what I thought was anyway. But I later found out that it doesn't even have like all of the hardest settings. Like I found out that I later realised I actually had a flashback when I was playing, because I was looking back at replay, and then I found out that the AI was on expert, not legend. So that really annoyed me, because I thought I was playing on legend this whole time and I was actually quite enjoying it, and then I realised that I wasn't actually even playing on the hardest difficulty. It's kind of bad, because I think actually the expert AI is more suited to me at this stage. But so yeah, quite a lot of the early races I did were actually on expert AI, and that will be the case in the next race against the AI I upload. I said way too many I's there, didn't I? But yeah, that was really annoying, and I think it's going to take me a while to get used to the Legend AI, but I will be using that in my career mode, which I should be starting later this week. But I really do need to get used to this game a bit more, because I have found it very challenging. And yeah, back to the race then, and I'm still in 8th place then. You can see Fernando was faster than me, well certainly on the previous lap anyway, but we have managed to catch back up to Perez, so it did look like I was starting to get used to this. But then coming to the first Lesmo, a massive slide there, and that's the thing, you just go to correct it and then you just fly off the other way, and lost out to Alonso and Ricciardo, and then Hulkenberg hits us, and damages his front wing. We seem to have got away with it though, but we're sliding about with gravel on our tyres towards the Ascari chicane, and we're going to be under threat now for this final point as we head into these final few corners of the race. And yeah, sliding about all over the place onto the entrance as well, and once again a big slide in the middle of the corner and on the exit. And yeah, I finally appreciate how bad the F14T is. But Hulkenberg's lining this up, and Vettel has won the race apparently, which is a bit odd. But anyway, we're heading to a Parabolica, and we have another big slide there while we have gravel on our tyres, and we are off. And well, it's been a rather disastrous first race, hasn't it, as Maldonado's going through. It looks like Grosjean, Sutil, Kobayashi are all coming through as well. Kobayashi doing quite well there. And to the line, and Burns got us as well. We apparently got a warning for illegal blocking. And yeah, we crossed the line in our first race. We ended it in 19th, so this has been a very big success, hasn't it? But yeah, that's pretty much it then for the first race on F1 2014. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, and I'll have plenty more coming up over the coming weeks. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.